So in this video we are going to discuss about project management and its tools. Okay, so let's have a look. What is project? It means it involves some series of tasks or some activities should be performed in a stipulated time period. Okay, management is nothing but the art of getting things done. Okay, so now project management means how you are managing the task or activities that are involved in a project is nothing but project management. Okay, so once here, so you had taken a decision. Okay, so I had taken a decision that I have to install the information system in my organization or for my employees. So once you have taken the decision, so you will be in a dilemma whether I have to develop the information system or else I have to purchase the information system. So in order to decide upon that, the proposal for the same is put before the approving authority for its approval. So you have two options, whether you have to purchase or you have to develop. So you prepare separate plans for developing the information system and purchasing the information system. So the both proposals should be put in front of the top higher authorities like your executives or maybe managers, depends upon the hierarchy. So once they approve, the proposed IS solutions becomes a project to be undertaken for the implementation. Suppose among those two proposals, they had chosen that you have to develop the information system, or else they had taken a decision that you can go for purchasing of information system. So based on that, after purchasing the information system, you will go for implementing that information system or installing that information system in the organization. So what is the criteria that you follow for installing or implementing the information system? In the sense, you will go for phase-wise implementation or phase-wise installation. So that's the phase-wise IS solutions are taken up, which needs a proper planning about all the required activities to complete the project within the available time and cost, and also ensure the quality output from the information system. So once you have taken up the project, so and you are going for phase-wise implementation, you have to go first you have to plan up the activities and what are the requirements that are needed in order to complete this project, and what is the time you have and what is the cost that they had provided. All these things you have to list it out, then only you can make that project to be successful one. And next one, project planning tools. So here we have mainly three main tools which are used in project planning. First one is milestone planning. Second one, all of you know this one, critical path method. In your statistics and operations management, you will come across this one, critical path method. It's nothing but CPM. And third one is Gantt chart, so which is developed by the Gantt. Okay, so these are the three project planning tools we generally use. Let's come to the first one, that is milestone planning. So in this milestone planning technique, all project requirements and problems are not anticipated in advance. It means, so when you go for requirement analysis, all the things that are required for the project are not possible to define at a time. So you will go for adding up of things when time pass on. So like that, in case of milestone planning also, it is not possible to identify and list out all the requirements and problems, and you cannot anticipate that problems and requirements at once. And for this, the milestone planning will be used. It means milestone is established in order to go for periodic review of progress, so the management may assess if a project needs more resources or requires adjustment, it should be abandoned. It means milestone planning in the sense, this task should be performed within this period. Let's say a planning process is there, so planning activity is there. So the planning activity for the project should be completed in 3 months. So that is the time period that they are giving. So and based on that, they will go for a review. So within these 3 months, what are the things that are done by the employees? They will go for a review progress or performance review. So based on their performance, they will decide. So if there is any additional resources should be added to the project, or you can deny some of the resources. So you can decide upon by using the milestone planning technique. Okay. Next one, critical path method, or you can also call it as network analysis. So in this method, various tasks required to complete a project are represented in the form of a network chart. So whatever the activities that are required in order to perform the project, that are all represented in a network manner. So you can see how they are represented in a sense. So you can see here, so this is one activity, this is another one, this is another one, this is another one, this is another one. Okay. So have a look here. So this is one event, this is the second event, third, fourth and fifth, and this is the sixth one. Okay, look here. So this is the 1 to 2 is the first activity, 2 to 3 is the second activity, and 3 to 4 is another activity, 2 to 4 is another activity, 3 to 5 and 4 to 5 and 5 to 6 finally. So this is a network. Okay. So in order to perform the first activity, that is 1 to 2, it requires 4 days. Okay. So in order to complete 2 to 3 activity, it requires 5 days. And in order to perform 2 to 4 activity, it requires 6 days. In order to perform 3 to 4, it requires only 1 day. 3 to 5, it requires 2 days. And 4 to 5, it requires 7 days. And 5 to 6, it requires 2 days. It means like this, based on the activities, you will define how much time it is required to perform each activity. So those are all represented in a network manner. It's nothing but critical path method. Among all these, so you can say this is the starting point, this is the end point. It means 1 is the starting event and 6 is the end event. Okay. In order to reach the first event to the 6th event, so which is the shortest path? So when you able to determine that shortest path, it is known as critical path method. So like that, in this manner, or in this one also, in critical path method also, they are saying that longest path in terms of time, total time required to complete the project, and the longest path is the critical path. It means, so if you take 1 to 2, 2 to 4, 4 to 5 and 5 to 6. 4 plus 6, that is 10, 10 plus 17, 17 plus 2, that is, 17 plus 2, that is 19. Total 19 days are required in order to complete this project. So that is the longest path that is available. So like this, we will define the critical path method and we will go for project planning. So this is the second tool. Okay. So next one, Gantt chart. So what is Gantt chart? So this is the another technique which is similar to critical path method, but it provides the definition of tasks that should be performed and when you can start the particular activity or particular task and when you have to finish. So likewise, it will defines each and every task and it is its starting time and finishing time in a chart manner. Okay, so you can see here the activities are listed here and the time period is listed here in terms of month. So in order to complete the system analysis, it will take May to June, and to complete May and complete June it is required in order to perform the activity of system analysis. So in case of system design, it requires only 2 months, June and July. In case of conversion, it requires June middle to September starting. In case of testing, it requires July middle to September middle. In case of implementation, it requires entire September month. Like this, you can define each and every activity and starting time and finishing time. So here, this is the starting time and this is the ending time. So in this case, this is the starting time, this is the ending time. So in case of system conversion, this is the starting and this is the ending. Testing, this is the starting time and this is the ending time. And in case of implementation, this is the starting time and this is the ending time. So like this, you can define each and every activity and its progress and performance in a simple chart. It is known as Gantt chart. So this is about Gantt chart and project planning tools. Okay. So in the next video, we will discuss about what is system analysis and what is system design. Thank you.